Hey, what's up everyone? This is Ms. Scott here at Hendrick Acura down in Charlotte, North Carolina, checking out the new 2022 Acura MDX. Now this particular one is the technology model, finished in platinum white pearl with the ebony interior. And this video is going to act as a walk around so you all can see what the new model brings you, especially compared to the 2020 MDX. And this particular one is also a technology model. You know, try to keep the comparison as close as possible. Now, I will be focusing more on the 2022 model, but this just serves as a reference of what we are coming from. Now, coming back to the new MDX, as you can see from the front, we have the new style headlight. Much slimmer than the previous generation. And as you can see here, this one had the turn signal off to the side, whereas now it's underneath the headlight. Still LED. And that's another comparison between the two. Now coming along the side, the technology model is in up on the MDX, so that refers to the Tech, the A-Spec, Advanced, and upcoming Type S will all be, well, excluding the Type S, will all be wearing 20-inch wheels. Come along to the back. As you can see again, now we have an LED, full LED tail light treatment. And we come on this side. Here, you'll find an actual LED reverse light, which is new, at least for the MDX. Now, looking at the side of the 2020 MDX, see, it's nice. The new one's going to be a little bit longer. Then if you look at the back side of the 2020, it has a partial LED rear tail light setup with an incandescent turn signal bulb, and it also has incandescent reverse lights. But let's move to the inside of the 2020, where things have been overhauled. This one has the, like I said, the ebony interior. Turn that off really quick. So hopefully the camera will pick up everything in here. Hop in. The biggest differences that you'll see is all MDXs will come standard with this full LCD display, which has a digital speedometer. Let me change the mode so you can see the tachometer. And you see on the right side, you have your speed in various gauges. If you come to the left side, you have your tachometer. And as you saw, it just depends on which mode you're in. So right now we're in normal. With the twist of the dynamic mode here, you have your 4 different modes. Your snow mode, which looks like this. Comfort, which takes away the tachometer and just makes it really simple. And you have your normal and sport. See, the colors just change. It gets a little more. You see a power monitor. And then something else that's new on the MDX, at least, it was introduced on the TLX, the 2021 TLX, and it's the individual mode. So if you press and hold the Acura logo, you can now change how you want certain things within the MDX to respond. So if you want your steering to be a little weighted, you can put it into sport mode, or you want it to be a little bit lighter, you can put it into comfort, etc., etc. Now, this will also change depending on which model MDX or trim level you get, but I'm just showing you what you'll see on the Tech model, which is kind of the mid-grade. So if we look in the rest of the cabin, you have, sorry, yeah, the camera's not really, maybe this wasn't the best time to show, but this whole dash lower section is like a gloss black finish. And you can see your controls are all physical buttons, which when we go back into the 2020 MDX, you'll see how that's going to be different. This should be familiar to all those and current Acura models, especially if you're looking at a newish MDX. This gear selector here, you push in for park, you pull back for reverse. Since we're there, let's look at the camera. The camera, I've noticed, is a lot brighter and a lot clearer, which is very nice. And you see your parking sensors are there on the right side. Coming back down, you push in for neutral, push in for drive. Now, they've moved the idle start stop button and the brake hold to here. And then on this side, you have your USB and C chargers here. And now this is how you'll control the main screen with the new touchpad, which again is going to be much different than what you see in the 2020 model. So now something else that's going to be standard on all MDXs is this wireless charger. And then with that comes the wireless Apple CarPlay, which is also nice. Then looking at the rest of the cabin, the passenger side, which is also new, gets its own memory setting. And you can see this little pink line here. That's a part of the ambient lighting that the new MDX on a Tech model and up will give you. Now on the advanced trim levels, there will be extra lighting spread throughout the cabin, but this is what we see in the 2022 Tech. Now, if we go to the back seat, the Tech models and up will also give you the window shades, and you can still see the ambient lighting, how it carries over to the back seat. Now, one of my favorite features with the new MDX is up above, is the also standard on all trim levels, Panoramic Sunroof. Thank you, Acura. That's how it looks up top. The glass comes up and out. So, now as a quick reference, again, let's hop into this 2020 MDX just to give you an idea of what Acura is coming from. So here are the gauges, analog gauges, which is still very nice. And then we're also moving away from this 2-screen layout. The audio and climate controls were all here. And as I mentioned in the 2022 MDX, as you can see here, all your climate information is going to be in this lower screen, which you have to touch to control. Now, you can do this by voice command, but I wouldn't quite recommend it. Now, you will have physical buttons here, but it's mainly for your defrosters and if you want to turn up or down your climate control. Now, this top screen is going to be controlled by this spin wheel here, and these physical glossy black buttons will all be there on the top screen. This still has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you will need to be connected by a cord to see it here. And again, here's your push button selector for the transmission. And Here's the rest of the cabin. This is the parchment interior, but as you can see, no ambient lighting or anything, but still, these MDXs, the 2020s, are still very nice. I still like them, especially the sport hybrids, but whoops. And boom. Alrighty. So, if there are any other questions or concerns, please let me know. Or if there's anything that you want to see with the new MDX, or even on any other Acura product for that matter, I'll see what I can do to, you know, get that situated. Yeah, alrighty. Let's go back into the 2022. And yeah, I'll try to add as much information alongside the video as possible for people to see. And I'll definitely go more in depth when looking at the new 2022 MDX. But I hope you all enjoy it. Thanks.